So here's Lexie Hull guarding the paint. Then bam, she collides head on with Gabby Williams out of nowhere and has literally taken a hit for the team.
Yeah, I think it's more like big collision. Felt my face, a growing knot, so that doesn't feel good.
Coming off the heels of back-to-back L's at the hands of the Lynx with 6 players stuck in street clothes, the Fever looked like a team on life support, and most folks figured they were about to get cooked again as the Storm rumbled into Gamebridge with big playoff implications on the line. But see, instead of folding under the pressure, AB went off with a monster revenge game while the rest of the Fever gals locked in on D and slapped Seattle with a harsh 20-point reality check. So, to start the game, Odyssey Sims strings a couple of buckets from inside and out to give the Storm something to think about.
Sims, one of those newcomers, slicing through the defense and gets to the rim.
Then after her turn, Kelsey takes a fight to the girls wearing white with a backdoor attack before splashing a deep corner 3 with no slack.
Mitchell, quick trigger and hits.
But just as the Fever found their rhythm, Lexie collided with a Storm player and limped to the locker room, leaving the crowd holding its breath.
Now Lexie Hull heads to the sideline with...
Now while Lexie is recovering from that nasty hit, here's AB doing damage on both ends, stealing the candy from a baby and then dealing it to the lethal MVP lady.
Good hands there by Aaliyah. Boston just wrestles it away from Agumake, and here is Mitchell.
The Fever quickly builds a 10-point lead with still half a quarter to go, and moments later, their defense starts to become more intense as they swarm the tall Rook like she's a pickpocketing crook. And then Brianna Turner stops 2 consecutive rim attackers to close out the quarter with a defensive torture. Now, after Sims rainbows another 3 to fire up the second frame, the crowd continues to cheer on as Lexie makes her way back to the floor, looking just fine like 50-year-old wine. Then she wasted no time in making her presence felt, scuttling to grab the leather out on this trip, then cashing in a walk-on 3 to extend the Fever's dominating trend.
Rapid back out, Holt tracks it down and steps into a 3, connects.
And right before the second quarter ends, Kelsey drops 2 more buckets, and that's enough for her to secure the record for the most points scored in a single season in Fever history.
That last 3 for Mitchell, by the way, the most points, total points in a season in Fever franchise history.
Anyway, thanks to the Fever's solid D, they held the Storm to just 39 points at the half while establishing an 11-point lead. Kelsey already had 16, while AB had 11 to banner the Fever's offense. But see, the scoring party is just getting started for these two, especially for AB, cause in the third, the big rig starts kicking into full gear, steering clear of any kind of defense to get the goods delivered. I mean, she gobbled down the lanky rookie like a tasty Thanksgiving turkey.
Here is Boston going at the rookie. Boston using her strength to get to the rim.
Then Howard finds AB and the roll, and once she gets this deep, you can be sure that she can put her defender to sleep.
An 11-point lead has grown to 16, and Boston adding to it.
Now, on the other end, the Fever put the clamps once again, chopping down Malonga while saying, nah. Then, after having that great stop, AB gets back on track by taking the ball strong to the rack, then finishing off with a spin cycle attack.
Down to 16, nobody picks up. Boston turns, spins, and gets it to go.
And to wrap up the third, Boston turns on her point guard mode, locating the back door, cutting Lexie for the easy jelly. Anyway, just like that, folks, the Fever has blown this game wide open with a 74-56 lead over the visitors from DC. At this point, the Storm's shoulders are looking sagged, while the Fever's arms are looking jacked. And so, they kept flexing their guns in the fourth to put this one to bed early. I mean, here's Agumake trying to work her way against Howard. Now check this out. She moves left and right, up and down. But Tash is right there, sticking like a shadow to shut her down.
Good D by Howard.
Oh, and Howard with the block.
And then moments later, the lefty Kelsey shows that she can also be righty, dropping buckets on demand using her offhand.
Still has to get it up, just does. Oh, it's the right hand again.
The writing is already on the wall for the Storm, with the Fever's lid blowing up to 27. And to add insult to the injury, Sims fires a desperation heave from Caitlin Clark country to send Seattle packing.
Now clock down to 3. Sims from Clark range. Oh, she banked it in!
It's just formality after that crazy shot as the Fever demolished the Storm 95-75. AB leads the Fever pack, flirting with a double-double of 27 and 9, while Odyssey Sims is racking up 22, while Kelsey is doing her usual thing by dropping 21.
First home game, got a dub, let's get it. Big dub. Let's go. Fever dub, Woo, dubs. It's giving sweep.
It was really their defense that sealed this win, holding the Storm to just 75 points total and forcing them into a rough 35% shooting from deep. On top of that, the Fever absolutely dominated the glass, out-rebounding Seattle 42-21, and they made their presence felt in the paint as well, winning the battle inside 52-38.
I felt like the ball was moving offensively. It started really with our defense, though. Our attention to detail was better. It was better in the second half than it even was in the first half. Our activity level was really good. Our ability to finish plays, not give them multiple opportunities was really good, and that allowed us to get out in transition. And when we get out in transition and get some easy buckets, it gets us confidence, and I thought we were able to do that early.
With that blowout win, Indiana jumps right back into the 6th seed, leapfrogging both the Valkyries and the Storm in the playoff race. Here's the thing, though. Every game from this point forward is do or die for the Fever, and the margin for error is razor thin, as the last 3 spots in the playoffs will be decided in the next 2 weeks. But if tonight proved anything, it's this: no matter who's missing, no matter who's left standing, this Fever squad will not wave the white flag. They'll scratch, claw, and fight every possession, every quarter, every single game until the very end.
I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you too. I'm so proud of you guys. I know that sometimes it sounds like just a word when we talk about being resilient, but it's not, man. It's how we live. We will never be counted out.
Anyway, up next on the calendar is a matchup with another team that is on a playoff hump, which is the Los Angeles Sparks. And until then, this has been The Hoop Doctor saying bye-bye for now. Thanks for watching, and see you at the next game recap. Peace.